Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender-normal sisters. It's time for some more of the Outer Worlds with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are back in it. Now, last time, we managed to go through Inez's stuff here on Inez's and kind of some of Aza's stuff here on Cloister, or over on Cloister. We're not there anymore. We're actually back at Eden. But we got Inez another upgrade that's going to make her even more powerful. And we found out that we need to hunt down Aza's the prime whatever it is, the head of the cult that worships the rifts and stuff like that. We also need to work with the Order of the Ascendant in order to get them to come back and, talk shit out with Auntie's Choice and hopefully get everybody's help with going after the archive. So yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? Oh yeah, once we, I agree with that, Rask. Once everything calms down after Thanksgiving, we'll be good to go with that. It has been just a whirlwind of past couple weeks trying to get all kinds of stuff done and stuff and stuff that I've been generally trying to clean everything up a little bit here, including all the digital stuff that's going on. So, but yeah, I agree. We should do some Jackbox and stuff and get things rolling again. All right, let's take a look at our missions here. So we have speak to Ruth as far as getting the Order of the Ascendant back at the table, ready to talk things out. Fused fractured forces. Clear the Protectorate camps. Eliminate 3 Protectorate camps under the bridge so Auntie's Choice can coordinate their disconnected territories. Oh, good grief. Yeah. Yeah. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Oh, right. And with Inez, we're supposed to go meet this Willard who funded the stuff after the graphene project was terminated, or was supposed to have been terminated. All right. Well, we've got plenty to do on Cloister, so I think that's where we'll head once I get my drink poured out here. There we go. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and go to Cloister and deal with all that. Reminds me, I want to switch that from top chat to live chat. I still don't know why they insist on starting everything off as, the top chat. Oh, here's the diagram. Oh, I didn't know we had the blueprint for the free trade or the free market. Got all kinds of pots and pans. I did notice something else here. Yeah, that we also have the Monastery Planetarium model. They have been very slowly adding stuff to our ship. Just little bits here and there. Now that we're here, let's all right. Inez, you can stay home. Marisol will take you. Now, I do know we can't get in to talk to Ruth with with Asa in our party. They will not let a somebody like her in. But we've got the midpoint to an inn there as far as meeting with whatever the heck their name is. But we'll go to the we'll fast travel to the chapel. We'll go back across the bridge and take out the camps and deal with Marisol's stuff here. All right. Yep, maybe wearing just like a big old metal suit in the middle of winter, you know, on an ice moon isn't the greatest idea ever. All right. Oh, so those are actually all right. So we don't want to cross back over. We actually want to go around this side of the river and attack those camps. Probably a good thing we don't have Kristen with us, as I don't think he would be a fan of us. Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't think he would be a fan of us just like rocking up and being like, hey, yeah, so we're gonna take down protectorate camps. What are you? Oh no, you're the Auntie's Choice camp that we've already talked to. But thankfully, much like the other companion quests, we didn't kill the doctor that was continuing with the grafting. We just kind of let him skedaddle back, and he's actually working under somebody who's wanting to make sure that this actually is like, you know, it's okay that they're not like, oh hey, so yeah, you're screw everybody and
recharged for mayhem.
Oh, hello.
I'm back and scanned.
Really? Maybe not. Don't walk in front of me.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Yeah, that's nice.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That's great. I just have to hit him with a bullet.
I would not refuse medical support. Red weapon primed. Sonic. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
You're not gonna die. Oh. Shh. Really? Right, get back up.
Thank you, dear.
You know, you don't have to talk like a grandma. Alright, so there's a couple guys here.
Who needs to die?
Well, ideally, these guys will. Maybe now that we've got the their automated systems down, we can sneak on up here and. Ooh. Alright, but I'm pretty sure I have Lightfoot on, so. Where are these a-holes? Okay, so he is actually in that building, I think. Is he? No. Yes. Well, maybe. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think he is in. Yeah, he's inside this building. All right. That's cool.
Trust the plan. Preserve set progress.
Home Protectorate Camp 2. 2 more and anti-supply lines will be connected again.
I'm just gonna pick up everything. Since it doesn't matter how much it weighs, weight is not a thing. You know, they're still eating Auntie's food. Like, that's not good, right? You guys do realize that, like, relying on your opponent's foodstuffs is not great. All right. Don't know what happened. It just spontaneously exploded.
Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Commander, don't make me avenge you. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Unfriendly company. They're fine. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
You know, if you wouldn't charge on
Protectorate
ahead.
Camp cleared. 1 more and anti-supply lines will be connected
Who needs
again.
to die?
Well, ideally, Asa, not you. Okay? Can we agree you should not be close to death? Like, look, I understand you really love your knives, but they're not really practical when everybody else is, you know, shooting guns. These guys are really really good as far as, like, you know, setting up their, setting up blockades. Oh, it's just a sprat. I'm like, all right, what the hell? Why is there somebody who is not, like, actively trying to kill us? So they're kind of like, wait a second, what the hell just happened here? All right. Is that sufficient? Are my intentions clear now?
Perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when
Able to reconnect their supply lines now, and we can get paid.
And that's the important part. Give me money. Like, yeah, the last camp was like, they offered us zero challenge. There's Traitor's Tongue. Let us know. The Sovereign provides. The system abides. Yeah, I know. There's dead body here. It's okay. I made the dead body. I am perfectly aware that it's there, and I am A-okay with it. So, all right. Drink all the booze. Eat all the food. Lighter, cigarettes. Some poor ass sucker that thought that he was, you know, by repeating the Protectorate's BS, he would be somehow safe. Or maybe he was just trying to, like, protect himself against intrusive thoughts and bad.
Proceeding to attack. Recharge for mayhem.
Wait, did that thing just decide, hey, I wasn't supposed to die here? I wasn't supposed to die here. I was supposed to die over here. Let me move. All right. Well, we've completed the job. That's the important part. We can go back to Auntie's forward base and be like, yo, you're clear. Which will make, you know, our later incursion all the easier.
You're back. I was beginning
Yeah.
to wonder if you'd gotten buried in a snowdrift. Did you kill those yay-saying bootlickers good?
I killed them well.
Your acumen for problem solving is seconded only by your pedantry. Here's your reward. Now get along. I'm as likely to be buried alive by my paperwork as the snow outside.
Heavy marksman rifle, advanced mag, an advanced decryption key, and 650 bits. Let's take a look at what is this? This is a sniper rifle, not a. Plus, you know, the silencer and telescopic sight is kind of keeping us all tied up there. All right. Okay, no, actually. Oh no, we don't want to go there. We want to go here. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to go back across the bridge. Take him out of the bridge. And we picked up a little uranium poisoning from those damn bots. I hate bots. Damn clankers. You know what? Before we cross the bridge, get all the way back there, we should probably, like, you know, go to the forward camp and sell some of the stuff that we have that we don't need, and buy more long ammo. Because we don't even have 2 full clips, which is problematic. All right, surely a corporate forward base will have like a vending machine, right? Like you can't have an anti's choice camp without a vending machine.
I cannot believe how bloody cold this place is. I can literally see my words freeze before my face as I say them.
Oh, stop complaining. At least this ship's hull breaks the wind. Imagine if we had her would have been out here before this thing.
Okay, I suppose that's true. The one gracious thing the Protectorate has done for us is to shoot down our supply ship filled with munitions and rations.
Really? You guys have a... How did you...
Protectorate scum squeezed us good this time. I feel like a sprat of unusual size in a cage meant for miniature breeds.
Long past time we go on the offensive.
How did you guys manage to set up a base without a vending machine? Like, Auntie can't sell to you without a vending machine. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, where is the vending machine? All right, we're gonna look by names. All right. Shotgun, we can get rid of that. We'll keep the specialty stuff, I think. I mean, really, we've got a lot of stuff that we don't, like, I don't wear it. I don't use it. Poke driver, all right. What do you do? 30%? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Laboratory guard, we can get rid of. There we go. Now we're looking at some serious cash. All right, now let's go into buy, and we're gonna say we'll go ahead and get that. Yes, we want the long rounds, abso-frickin-lutely. All right. So now, if we say come in here, now we've got 570 extra. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I mean, that'll last us a little while. We burned through ammo on that. I mean, it's powerful, but it uses a lot of rounds. Like, you can empty a 75 round clip in no time. Why I try not to use it too much. You. There we go. Still got a little uranium poisoning, but not as much as we would have had if we didn't have our shield on. All right. March across the frozen tundra. All right, so if we follow this road around and then head to the southeast when we get a chance, it should be good, right? Oh, what the fuck is that? Why is the snow swirling? Snow should not swirl like that. Why is there something red and glowing there? All right.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires... Just stay focused, keep your head down, breathe, recite pi to 1,000 digits to calm yourself.
You're hammering a solid piece of metal. I don't think it's that serious.
What do you think those Protectorate subjects are doing over there?
Probably genuflect into the somber. Next poor fool would pop their head up and find themselves suddenly deceased.
Alright. Can we get around you? Or are we may not be able to get around those people. We may have to go through whatever facility that is. I'm not sure even what this facility is. Up and over. I don't know why that was suddenly poisoning me. That was a little weird. Is that a power conduit? Are you going to be a problem? No. Okay. You're running away. That's good.
Reason's Pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado.
Marisol, you wanna...
First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all. Don't leave all full of anger now. Just leave.
This weapon primed.
There's Unnecessary vulnerabilities identified.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby. Let me...
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That's great. Okay, let me make it a bit easier for you there.
Wait, that's not who I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Right, finally, somebody who seems to be, like, happy to see us. About time. Long rounds, I will always take those. Nice little kitchen you got here. I'm going to take your booze. Also going to take your long rounds. All right. I have thoroughly raided your kitchen. Bypass shunt. Not that we could do much hacking with our low hack skill, but, you know.
Marisol, you're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition. I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Are the two of you glad to see each other? I can't tell.
Things were left in a,
It was somewhat complicated. Even
You two
by
were
older
lovers, weren't you?
standards. Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I
Hey,
am
I'm-
Anais Boujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Sir Anais Boujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Commander Ollamh, Commander Ollamh extraordinaire. Actually, you want to tell her why we're here?
With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command.
Now let
It
them
was a
talk.
mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Don't you need the archive to perform calculations of that scale?
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
Everything, like all life in the known galaxy, everything?
I mean, microbes, mantisaurs. Saltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
Okay. But your research was destroyed, right?
I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
We should head there immediately.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Right. You have a med place here? So we need to infiltrate. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, you weren't kidding. By any chance have like a med kit or woolly beanie? Ooh, nice. I'm just gonna like take your shit. So, all right. Oh, wow, that is a long way away, isn't it? All right. Okay. So, yeah, if we come through here, we should be able to approach them. There's really no way of approaching them from the side. I mean, we might be able to, like, you know, sneak around the back, but that's... Oh, really? It's a... I guess like snow deer or something, aren't you? I first thought they were like dogs or something. Like, nah, they're just like small little snow deer. All right. Right. Damn scrappers. What's that? Another sniper rifle. Thankfully, this game doesn't have things like, you know, weapon degradation or anything, so I don't need that for, like, spare parts. All right. Mega Mantisaur. Alright, so we want to come around here and cut in. Alright. Mantipillar,
Investigating hostile intentions. Combatant scan.
Recharge for mayhem!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
On who? Oh, him?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Butcher. Combatants.
Let's let Asa have some fun. Where's barred shut? Alright. Well, you're just malfunctioning. We should be able to grease and tap you. Grease it and tap it. Or, you know, for most people, a normal Saturday night. Figured there had to be like a way in. All right, I can at least cure my uranium poisoning and get a couple charges on my inhaler. Awesome. Serrated sentry blade. That sounds interesting. Trauma kit. Nice. Thank goodness for my light stuff. All right, so we go near if we go along the cavern, we should be able to. All right, those are corporate climbers, but I don't think they're hostile. All right.
Not possible. No target to gut.
Where are you? All right. Well, there's a way to hack in. But that's it. All right. What's going on? Oh.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building, and set up shop? Isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very. But the profits are worth it.
You aren't afraid of getting, I don't know, robbed or killed? Or probably both?
Tell me, is the reason you're here because we have decent food? If you kill or rob us, you'll be stuck with rations forever. Don't shoot the hand that feeds you.
It's got a valid point.
Come in. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
What exactly is a Sub Rosa agent doing in a war zone?
Making a profit. What else? War is very lucrative. Especially when you can sell to both sides.
Fair enough. Let's see what you have in stock. Ooh, heavy revolver silenced. Loudener sold separately. Yeah. All right, I want to buy 2 of you. A boa skin. Evasion, damage resistance, con man. Drop when your health drops below 25%. Give 50% of your maximum health. Has temporary health. Has a 2-minute cooldown, which decreases with your lockpicking skill. All right, I've already got one of those. I'm actually using it right now, so thanks. Right, Peaky Mask. All right, good.
Feel free to use the workbench. Just don't break it.
What are you? I can hardly believe I'm writing this, but I've left Auntie's Choice to go into business with a new Sub Rosa agent. They warned me in advance there might be some shady dealings, but to my ears it just sounds like standard corporate speak. Profits as a priority? Check. Chance of death and or dismemberment? Check. Bribing your way out of problems? Check. High percentage profit sharing? That is new. I gotta say, it's very attractive. So goodbye, aunties. Yes, some may say I ran away in the dead of night out of cowardice, but that is a far too myopic view of my entrepreneurial instincts. Be assured, this has nothing to do with my new assignment to a scout squad who happens to be solely responsible for the most dangerous region of Cloister. Sure, buddy. All right, let's break down all of our junk. We will break down some of our stuff here. Equipment. Now, I want to go by name because I know I've picked up another silenced rifle here. Volted snipers. A volted sniper rifle. Okay. Sniper rifle, I can sell you. All right. Yes. Long rounds are superior. Alright, so there is the big old cliff. If we go around this, hello mines. So if we keep going around this, we should eventually, like, find our way in through there. Ooh, okay.
Mobilizing.
Stick your head up there again. I'll give you a free haircut. might not like paying the barber, but I will take care of your head in the worst way possible. Right. It's you. All right. Why did you have heavy rounds with a? You were using a pistol. Pistol does not take heavy rounds. Why would you? Breakdown kit? What is a breakdown kit? Alright, so we'll need to cut north here a little bit, and then a lot of bastards around. Or maybe there are? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that looks like one of those really nasty rifts that they warned us about. Parachromium. All right. I will take. Thank you. All right. Supposedly there is a way over here. You'll handle what? Oh, hey, buddy.
This weapon prime.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. On their weak side. Fine. This might sting a lot.
All right.
Check your scopes for
All on the wrist. Step aside. Fine.
Good job, guys. This bridge is much easier to deal with. Get some grub.
I'm begging, Marisol. Just one little tidbit, anything. What you know about killing could probably fill several volumes.
And their appendices. All
hostilities are afoot.
Charge for mayhem.
All right, we good, guys? Now we just gotta see if if these anti-choice people are friendly or not. Are they just gonna be like, hey, you shouldn't be here? It's like, but...
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Trooper! Hayes! Hayes, can you hear me? I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Nothing we do seems to garner the... Yes? Can I, wait. Welcome, potential customer, to the majesty of Auntie's military might. Normally, I would be at your service, but I'm dealing with a situation here.
What seems to be the problem?
It's really none of your...
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certainly out of options.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You?
Why don't you tell me what the problem is? We can discuss payment if it's warranted.
Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He seems to have some kind of break or shock to the head, and he's, well...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement like a hunting death stalker. Try a gross habit, it shocks and nadgy bits. This flogger's a stopper, you just can't brush off her.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems permanent.
Was he
The
hurt?
artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began, and the rounds shook the ground so badly that our lantern flew off its hook on the wall. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground, and after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles. Old archaic jingles, ones I haven't heard in years. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Maybe this is more than simply reciting random jingles and he's got a personal connection.
Crabble crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and it shines. Your clothes will be so pretty, it's worth smelling like sea brine.
Sham shockers? Crabble fabrics? Did you used to sell them by any chance?
Calorie killer, my weight loss pillar. Micro critters in my stomach, destroying all my dinner. La 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 la. The fastest way to thin is letting no calories in.
Shockers, Crabble fabrics, and now diet aids. Is there some link between them?
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
So he's regressed back to his childhood? Then he likely needs professional help.
Sadly, you're probably right. We'll try and get him back to base and hope there's enough in his account to cover psychodesectification. Thank you for trying to help.
Yeah, I just don't have the skills that you're looking for.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 13, but it doesn't seem he's made his return. Sorry. Time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Alright, here's your medical supplies. Workstation. Looks like it might be a room for... No. I thought it was something important. I mean, I guess it kind of is. That's where the generator is.
This will be at the bridge. It's been totally isolated.
Thanks for working hard, so I don't have to.
Assaulted so quickly. We couldn't even begin to respond.
Well, if it isn't our favorite contractor.
lock us out of that damn machine.
Maybe a strategic plan would have been better.
Someone's bucking for a promotion.
Hey, don't look at me. I don't even work for you assholes. All right. So we'll need to head around and down this way. We really kind of need to be on the other side of that, don't we? Alright, this looks like an important building. If we can talk to them and, like, get permission to go in there, that would be best. Alright. So somebody was like trying to loot everything from the provisions. They were making, what is going on here? Journal entry 1. I'm trapped inside a standard issue Auntie's Choice pre-constructed domicile. No matter, they all have safe and reliable energy release mechanisms for the window. Journal entry 2. The safety mechanism failed catastrophically. I'm feeling a bit faint from blood loss. Also, very cold. The heating has failed. No matter, I have a standard issue Auntie's Choice fire kit. Journal entry 3. The fire got completely out of control. I suffered several burns and almost burnt the place down. I'll have to try hacking the ceiling panel. I'll just need to pile up these standard-sized Auntie's Choice crates. Journal entry 4. Crates collapsed. My back is broken. Maybe I can pry the door open with crate pieces. If I can get my arm out, the safety mechanism should stop it from closing. Journal entry 5. Writing with one arm is difficult. But it must be said, cheap quality is not, in fact, better than reliable quality. Cheap quantity is not, in fact, better than reliable quality. With my dying breath, I quit. I die a free man. Up yours, Auntie. And he sounded really upbeat, even at the end there, just kind of like, yeah, okay, so this didn't work. And, yep, So he tried to stop the door from closing by sticking his hand out. Wolverine.
Whoa there, go-getter.
Hi.
Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
Oops, I breathed a few times. Regard that as being non-committal. You know what? I mean, we do work for Auntie's Choice from time to time.
Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these premises, but haven't fully brought them to heel, per se. Say, you look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order.
Maybe you could tell us what this place is supposed to be.
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you, I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. As far as we can tell, Order's been cleared out for some time. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here.
What does a field agent and proprietary inside acquisitions
We
do
scour
exactly?
rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy. Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution.
Unless it's incredibly dangerous, like what's locked up in the unorthodox notion reclusion.
That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
What sort of security measures have you encountered?
A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Oh well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
All right, so yeah, because we've been working so well with Auntie's
Some
Choice.
test sprats volunteering to jump into that meat grinder, I see.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
A customer.
Hi.
Appears to need something. Hope you brought the bits to back that up. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest, and some well-built Order items, scavenged from this very facility.
Which you have in
Looking
stock.
free. Rest costs extra.
So, like, if I want to handle something, you're going to charge me an outrageous amount? Meh. I will go ahead and buy the pet, though. I do like collecting pets.
If it were up to me, you'd get a raise.
Me? You don't know how much I make, though. Those are like what the old upgrade kits used to look like.
You're the Maverick freelancer from the wireless.
Yes. Yes, I am. I was not expecting somebody to recognize me that way, but it's not so soon. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, why are there like bloody footprints? Because that leads to the... Alright, so yes, we are as...
Heading into unorthodox notion reclusion? By all means, you first.
That whole... Keep it up and we'll name a vodka flavor after you.
Alright, Hello?
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
I was handed. My boss has said I should bill you up. Probably seen more of this war than you have, actually.
Oh, been out in the field, have you? Like the
Yeah.
sound of that. Might be just the go-getter I need. A Sub Rosa finagler operates out of the Port Authority building at the landing pad near Winter's Grasp. Sub Rosa works with both sides, understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's say I'm curious.
If it's so easy, why don't you do it?
What, and leave this place to the likes of them? Someone needs to keep an eye on these trade secret vultures. As such, I need to contract others to advance my concerns.
I probably should think
Suppose
about
you
it.
should.
I don't know if I really want to get involved with... Okay, so is this where we're going?
I call dibs on looting your corpse.
Thanks.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
We scouted ahead already? The Anti's Choice agent mentioned there being traps
Yes,
inside.
plenty of them. And scads of dead Anti's Choice employees. They didn't get very far. I deemed it wise not to press much further. Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
All right. Any idea where we should go?
Initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
What other kinds of banned research materials are locked away here?
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
Not all of that sounds particularly unsafe.
What we of the Order consider dangerous may seem skewed without context. But trust me, this place is a conceptual minefield.
Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that...
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard Order redundancy measure. Let's out past the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
All right. Also got to take a look around here and, like, pick up anything that they didn't... All right. That might have been something we could pick up, but I guess not. All right. Ender bulwark. Okay. Handwritten note taped on the pad warns of the many ideologies and doctrine found in I just cannot speak tonight. Whatever, 'tis solving the universal equation, philosophism may be the most pernicious. Tremulous screed on the dangers of philosophism. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Right. So there should be like a big old switch somewhere, I'm guessing. That's kind of odd that there's no, like, I don't see a switch or anything. There's a generator. Ooh, that looks fun. Heater over there. All right. Lucky Sprat's foot. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Access overrides, disable lower defenses, unlock burn down rooms. Right, unlock those. So we can access like some of the hidden secrets. Disable lower defenses. All right. Poor bastard didn't even have time to take his Adrena time. Plasma grenades.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected by the mather. I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. We finally locked them away to keep from engaging with them. Unfortunately, copies were smuggled out and distributed far and wide, leading to the oft-cited equational delay incident.
Right. Detrimental car. All right, you guys ready?
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Please!
Hi.
Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Might concerning, since it's all I have.
Oof. How did you end up stuck in
We
there?
were sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of Order secrets?
Look, are you suggesting we leave him in there? At best, he'll starve. At worst, he'll burn up.
Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep dangerous research from spreading, from falling into the wrong hands. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends, or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
He's a living, breathing human being, Marisol.
Yes, and if you let him free, hundreds, thousands, millions of living, breathing human beings might die. Auntie's choice could access the very research we're here to destroy.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like the sounds of any of this.
I seriously doubt you're going to convince me we should release him. The stakes are simply too high.
Whatever. I'll take that chance. I'm helping.
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess.
Really ought to listen sometime. Not claiming I'm perfect, but I survived this long.
Can you let me out now, please? Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free. No thanks to you, ma'am.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
I wouldn't make her mad.
Don't have to tell me twice. This is all the bits I have on me. Not much, but thanks. I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
Despite the notable spread of enthusiastic anecdotal reports, the usage of so-called smart pharmaceuticals stored herein as cognitive enhancers and study boosters is banned for all within the Order of the Ascendant. While efficacy may appear to improve temporarily, perceived positive effects are swiftly undercut by addictive behaviors, poor hygiene, advanced cognitive decline, and worse. This applies to all items present, but 10 times for Spacer's Choice Adrenatime. Tenured Archivist Denzuniga. That is a mouthful. So yeah, he ain't gonna do jack shit. Like, all right, so Spark.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
Oh yeah, especially with the booster rocket on my back. Okay, so we're gonna have to jump one and duck the other. Oh, for frick's sake. Right. There we go. Access overrides. Disable everything. I wanted to pick up the cigarettes. Was that it? Just a gun and... oh. Sonic Emotion Disruptor. I've completed the extensive refiling process required to separate the requested material archived herein the following categories. 1. Theoretically lacking. Groundless supposition, oft-times regarding presumed collusion by secretive fictional cabals through... though also on occasion ascribed to corporate political and factional rivals. 2. Intentionally spread false data, fabricated narratives, and misrepresentations ascribed to culture, ethnological, and or factional rivals. Some overspill, unfortunately, may be present as it becomes increasingly difficult to ascribe intent in these cases. The line betwixt those deliberately aiming at being fallacious and those simply possessing wild delusionary reasoning is often so thin as to almost be non-existent. Please note, of all the many types of hazardous notions confined to this facility, prevaricated hypotheses is clearly growing at an alarming rate. Yours in the plan, tenured archivist. All right, give me just a moment here. I need to make a real quick trip, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So, yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. I think we've got everything here. This dude is still like, hey, so you should
I'll
run.
be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
It's as safe as it's gonna get. Run, because we're gonna set a fire before long. All right. Whoa, okay. All right.
We'll stay here.
Right. Yeesh. You spark. You're done.
Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Yeah, that was a little spicy. And land like a cat. Like I am literally picking up everything I can. Deactivate emergency protocols. All right, defense is deactivated. Burn down initiation controls activated. Research request logs. I am hereby formally requesting approval to access sensitive information found inside the cataclysmic Inn's chamber, having found evidence that it may assist my efforts in solving the universal equation, invoking security clearance level anchorite. Security clearance acknowledged, request previously granted under the condition that it is viewed under the strictest conditions within cataclysmic Inn chamber, and no materials are removed from this premises. I've reviewed the research notes from the excommunicated seer Ananias Bujold and properly stored them back in the cataclysmic Inn's chamber. Having secured your approval, only a few pages of notes will be taken from this facility. Thank you for your assistance in this most important of matters. Yeah.
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
No, really, do
Despite
continue.
the signs on the way up, our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
What exactly are you planning to do with the research?
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you, or anyone.
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
All right. If your offer stands, we'll leave you time-wasting contrivances, but the rest, we're burning.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. I accept. If
They're
it's all the same to
Sudoku
you,
puzzles
I'll just
and stuff
dawdle
like
here
that.
while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors. Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Really? Can't get up there. All right. But I might be able to, from here, I think. Oh, come on. Ah! Wait, so I can't quite get there, but I should be able to get there, right? But like it won't hold. It won't. Ooh, there's just like weapons galore in there too. All right, fine. I don't have enough. Near full, incinerate the contents of every room except time wasting.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here, and we'll settle up.
And all Auntie's Choice receives from it all are some distractful diversions. Well,
Yeah.
that should decimate Auntie's Choice productivity for the foreseeable future. Nicely done.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there.
It's already spreading. How do we stop it?
Give me some time. I'll find them.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Around other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me
Wait,
behind
is she
again
your
without
daughter?
a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
Right, and that should be pretty easy. Oh no, that's the way we came in. Right, I just realized that.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can't wait to monetize this brain puzzle garbage.
Be sure to try it. Should be right engaging. For anyone with a little gray in their upper story.
Huh. Maybe I will at that. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the ever-growing Auntie's Choice proprietary insight catalog. Be seeing you.
Suppose this is goodbye.
You heading back on your own?
Made it here before you all right, didn't I? Been interesting to see you. Before I forget, I meant to give you this. Little something I made.
So we're good? You and I. Everything settled?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because saving the universe is easier than confronting yourself. Whoever you are now, whoever you're going to be, just take care. Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, Anais.
You alright, Marisol?
Thank you kindly. I think I am. Appreciate your support. Been a spell since I could rely on anyone like that. Though, suspect that's my own damn fault. Ah, Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? Don't be a stranger. Right. Huh. All right. I suppose you remain on my good side.
We'll see how things go.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
Alright. And with them gone, we should be good as far as coming out here.
Oh, thank you. I am never eating Borst rockets again.
Any news from the field? Any further progress? What are you doing standing around here then?
Glad we could make a deal.
Yeah, me too. I guess.
You carry on.
Alright, so apparently there's a Sub Rosa. I mean, are you talking about this guy? I don't rightly know who you're talking about. You know what? Let's go ahead and go back and just accept that. I mean, we can just, like, abandon it if it turns out to be, like, too bad, but...
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
Yeah, I'm game to shake him
Look
down.
forward
Why
to
not?
hearing what she knows.
Ah, okay. She's out and around here at the landing pad over here. All right. Didn't even know there was a landing pad over here. All right. So yeah, we're good there. And Marisol's like, "Hey, so yeah, you're kind of all right. You're not useless. You're kind of cool." Biomass. Crabble meat. Yummy. Is that like, I don't know what a crab, I mean, obviously it's kind of like some kind of like a crab-like creature, but... Oh, they're all the way out on the... here. Alright. So, what you doing down here, buddy? Yeah, Sub Rosa. Alright. Damn sprats get everywhere. Alright. Hi. 1% damage boost.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it.
Huh. Wasn't actually suspicious until you said that.
My supervisor told me I need to try to be less conspicuous. Peoria, Quebecer is an obviously made-up name, she said. I just like the ring of it. That all said, I don't know nothing about nothing, I'm sure.
Right. Look, I respect a good scam. I just need info.
Oh, well, you'll love this then, as a fellow flim-flam connoisseur.
What have you been up to here?
6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to Cloister. You know that grafting program they used to have? Where they'd give some hapless hullhead a big monster arm? Torn off one of a bunch of different deadly creatures? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabbo-Graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? Bet I could sell these.
Uh-huh. Go on.
I met this protectorate officer. Smug as all get out. Naive as the day is long. Said she had logistical supply concerns and needed means to feed the personnel guarding the archive. As the plan would have it, I told her I got a shipment of, imitation Crabbo meat. You repackage and relabel it, it'll pass for protectorate rations just fine. She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot, promised to send word when she needed more. I just had to grind up everything first. Remove a few telltale chunks.
What an extraordinarily clever idea.
I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated materials for profit. I am merely a humble opportunist. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure.
I'm both grateful and sickened at the same time.
Don't mention it to anyone, especially not those damn snoops at Winter's Grasp.
Right. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel there. Screw all this walking. Ugh. But yeah, so we should be good. We should be good to, I mean, I don't know if I really want to tell him that, because that could give us an edge with the guards at... So we'll save here.
Any news from the field? Any further progress?
I shook down the...
useful?
All our dealings are with the Protectorate. Arrest her. You know what?
Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then.
I figured he would probably be cool with it and just be like, yeah, screw it. They deserve it. They deserve everything they get. All right. We need to go back to the incognito real quick. And then we need to meet up with... Oh, God, what's her name? Marisol? Where's our pet?
You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Auntie's Choice rehydrated water for the spacer on the go.
Oh, cute little buddy. Did I just hallucinate something?
Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand.
How did she recruit you in the first place?
She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me.
What did she find in your background that led her to recruiting you?
My psychological profile. I saw it once. Recommended sending me to mental refreshment when I was young. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance.
Yeah, there was also the sprat
You
killing.
remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways, ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life, a family. Or so I thought.
Think you don't need her anymore since you have me around.
Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me now. They're all I have left. It's hard to explain, but outside of the lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much simpler. I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing but a purposeless existence. I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've better things to do than whatever this is.
We'll talk more later. All right, so we can upgrade. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear.
I just didn't want to let them die.
Of course you could, but you didn't.
I just couldn't.
They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts.
Let's talk more
later. May the plan
later.
favor us against long odds.
All right. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and do the upgrade here. Party upgrades. We have. All right. Inez, we can. Medical pack dispenser. When Inez kills a human or creature, a medical pack drops from. Oh. Wait, we've already. I thought we were. No. Oh no, we're doing the first one. Okay. So silenced barrel or medical bio barrel. And that's this weapon now deals corrosive damage or much quieter. Let's get her quiet. Acid resistance or stunning mist. Releases a stunning spray from her armor when damaged in melee, temporarily dazing enemies in the area. Also slightly increases the effectiveness of armor. Yeah, that'd work. Alright. Marisol, let's see here. Blast barrel. Marisol's pistol now deals damage in the area. Also, it deals slightly more damage. Or a superheating barrel. Marisol's pistol now applies plasma side effect much more effectively. Also deals slightly more damage. So do we want an area of effect or do we want like more oomph? I'm thinking more oomph. For armor, plasma absorber or shock absorber? Let's do plasma absorber. And we can change those out whenever we're at a workbench, so it's not like we're stuck with that. All right. Azza, we're gonna have to set you aside, honey. Sorry. All right. Let's go ahead and just fast travel down here. We'll at least get in and do our picture, you know, and stuff. And because, yeah, I think I went in here when I basically
that
went.
rift near the archive has destabilized. Must be a sign. The Protectorate's latest action clearly runs counter to the plan. Mark my supposition.
No, I'm sorry. I can't listen to this. I cannot listen to your rabbiting on. Thank you. So, all right.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
All right. I was led to believe that Vicar Alden may also be expecting me. Can you direct me to him?
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
All right. Tell me about this Belvedere Hall.
Belvedere Hall used to serve primarily as the garden's hub for all manner of research, instruction, and study. A beacon on the Hill of Progress.
You said used to. What's changed?
Since the Order's forced dispossession of Spireton and the Archive, many spaces within the hall have been repurposed to serve as a temporary headquarters. Which is to say, please excuse our mess. We're still remodeling.
All right. Thanks
May
for filling
all
me
your
in.
problems precede solutions.
All right.
Is it just
so
me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
odd, unusual.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that's where we're going to end for today. So we'll go ahead and create a new save, and that'll get us all set up for heading in and dealing with the Order on Monday. So as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. Don't forget, the top link in the description down below is our fourth wall page where we have things like our brand new Earth Directorate t-shirt. We also have a hat. We also have one for the Protectorate with Sub Rosa and the Order of the Ascendant coming soon. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. All the usuals, including our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, in about 2 hours, we'll be back with Slime Rancher 2, trying to activate all the harmonizers. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we will be back with more of the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!